Hello Driver Radio fans, Richard Rush here today with Walt McLean behind the camera, and today we're going to look at the 2017 Audi A4 Sedan 2.0T Quattro S-Tronic, also known as the mouthful on the window sticker for the 2017 Audi A4. This is the prestige package on here. What's new, and as we start walking around I'll tell you that. What's new for 2017? Actually, it's all new. It's been completely redesigned. More power, improved fuel economy, plenty of new technology, an upgraded, I think, front-end look in terms of they haven't changed a whole lot of the hood or anything else, but they have changed how this vehicle looks. So along with the sleek, I think, front end, I just think it's beautiful. Audi, in my opinion, I know some of you are going to say Audi. I call it Audi. I apologize. I think it looks fantastic. You can see it's got the front camera there, which is part of the different packages that are available. So as I mentioned before, this has the prestige package on it. Some of the highlights: 18-inch 5-spoke wheels, which Walt will show you here in just a second as he kind of moves in. Aluminum high-gloss window surrounds, 3D Bang & Olufsen surround system, heated auto-dimming mirrors, Audi advanced key, LED headlights, parking system plus, Audi virtual cockpit, the MMI navigation, Connect Prime. It's also got a driver assistance package with adaptive cruise control, active lane assist, high beam assistance, traffic sign recognition, comfort damping suspension. All that being said, you get a base price of $39,400 with all of those options, which includes this Tango Red metallic paint, which I think is beautiful, by the way. All of that being said gives you that for $52,325. So some of you are going to say, well, what does this compete with? Well, its main competitor is it's actually trying to kind of take down what's essentially the mother of this class in the BMW 3 Series. Actually, my in-laws have a 3 Series. They love it. They looked at this vehicle and they liked it. There's definitely some pros and cons depending on what you're looking for. Real quick for the trunk, does not have an automatic trunk, but it pretty much does with the spring system. So it won't close back automatically. You do have to pull that closed, but in terms of opening it up, really is a nice feature. I believe that these seats actually, Walt, let's see here. Well, because we set the seat forward. Yep, they will. So you've got a 60/40 folding seat, which is really nice for larger cargo. Let me open up this, Walt, to show them the spare tire, the donut, as people would say. A little bit of storage in there, maybe for some med kits, things like that. But there's more storage right over here over the wheel wells, which is a really nice feature. As we kind of come around to the back, one thing I'm going to point out, I love the lines. And this has been a little bit since we've gotten the A4, and I just love it. I love the wrapping of the taillights into the trunk. I love how it wraps around. It just gives it a sleek look, and those of you that are Audi fans know that it's just what Audi does. It's something they do really well. But from us, where we don't get a ton of Audis, definitely something I did want to point out. Walt, as you come across, I'm going to show people this. This is a little bit different, catches you off guard the first time. Door handles open up. It's kind of like a futuristic thing, but it's super simple. You can see we actually had Walt in the back or in the front seat, and so if you are a 6'4" individual, you're probably going to have to scoot yourself back and lower it down quite a bit in order to get in here. However, if you're just an average height individual like myself, 5'9", 5'10", we did have our car seat in here with our new baby boy. Definitely fit him, plus anything that we needed, whether it be my wife, myself. We had several different cargo, I guess, items with us. Definitely allowed us to do that without much of an issue. So definitely something that's very nice. I'm going to let Walt show you the front a little bit easier rather than from that view. Really beautiful material. The Audi system, which is a new system for us, or a newer system for us. We're familiar with the Volkswagen system, but the Audi system is super simple. The gear selector is what a lot of manufacturers are going to, which is kind of that, I guess we first noticed it on Jeep, to where it's that selector that's just one in the middle, and then you push it up to go to reverse, pull it down. The 7-speed transmission works fantastic. 252 horsepower. It is turbocharged. I believe it's a 2-liter turbocharged, and it is, which is really fantastic. Again, beautiful lines and beautiful looks on here. One thing I will say, this does have the S-line exterior package on it, which is really nice. Last couple things I'll say before the opinion. One new thing that Audi's, and actually, Walt, you know what? I'm going to meet you on the other side. I do want to show folks the gauge cluster here, and we normally don't do this on a review, But Waltz, if you can come around and I'll actually show people what this gauge cluster looks like. So it's all new for 2017, and essentially it's a virtual gauge cluster, but you can do so many different things with it. And I wish I could actually play with it a little bit more and show you guys. You can put your Google Maps essentially onto it, and Waltz, you can just show where the driver views the speedometer and tachometer. Again, that's all digital, and that can be changed. You can change different views. You can give, again, the Google Maps overview. You can look at your phone, the music, or just obviously your car information there, which is really, really fantastic. So in other words, I think a fantastic car, as you can tell from our opinion. Would we own this car? Absolutely. Some of you are going to say, well, for $50,000, that's expensive for a sedan. Keep in mind, it's a luxury sedan. It's a luxury sports sedan, in my opinion. You can get up and go. In our economy, or let me say this, in our altitude, in our climate, this would work fantastic, especially with the all-wheel drive that's set on it. Really works tremendously well, especially up here. So we are fans of it. Audi, 2 thumbs up from us here at Drive Radio. Think you've done a tremendous job, especially for this, where you can get a car at $32,000 or $52,000, depending on your taste and your desire. So if you want to learn more about this vehicle, head to your local Audi dealership, check it out online, and when you do that, tell them that John and Richard Rush from Drive Radio sent you.